Right, it is a very dark and early morning here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and a very beautiful early morning to go ahead and train some quads, or the front focus part of the legs this morning, okay? Let's go, okay? Hopefully I'm not so much of a weak son of a bitch, okay? Let's do it. Alright, what is going on? Okay, motherfucking selective androgen receptor modulator broccoli haired ass motherfucker. So, okay, this morning is going to be a very beautiful early morning to train the legs, as I already mentioned. It's going to be more quad oriented focused. Not many exercises. It's going to be very straightforward to the point, because how you work your quads is through leg bends, leg straight. Okay, so what can that consist of? Leg extension, squat, leg press, that sort of thing. So pretty straightforward stuff, but a big thing here is making sure that you are executing the weight as needed and putting out as hard as possible and seeing over time how performance reflects. So you know what? Let's go ahead and see how we'll do today. So I'm somebody that loves to just bullfuck weight and move shit around like a fucking maniac sometimes, admittedly speaking. Not ideal, but in these cases when it comes to legs, especially for quads, I can't be playing around with that, because if I bullfuck the weight, Ronnie Coleman style, my knees will probably feel like exploding. But anyways, we have 62 grams of Skittles here, which is a fast digesting carbohydrate source that doesn't make me feel like a bloated piece of shit. And it gives me the necessary energy to go ahead and train and not be too full, because I like having kind of that, that empty stomach sort of feeling. Like I said, I don't like feeling full. Otherwise, if I, feeling like I'm about to puke mid-set, it's not a good feeling. But anyways, I think that's enough yapping for now, okay? So I'm gonna take my pre-workout here, okay? We have the Optimal pre-workout in this bitch, okay? One little scoop, supersetting it with my Skittles. Let's go. All right, so I lied. I said I was gonna talk for this workout, during this workout, and honestly, when I got to the gym, I really didn't feel like yapping. So me personally, I'm not somebody that likes to talk a lot. I really wanted this leg session to be just fully focused as much as possible. I already had this big ass camera in which I am not technologically proficient recording me. So just getting that shit set up is kind of annoying in by itself. But anyways, I started off with adductors for this front leg session because frankly, what needs most work is my inner thighs. Okay, and that is the big thing when it comes to having a complete developed set of legs, at least from the front. But yes, adductors is my weak point when it comes to the lower body. And the way you would address a given weak point on your physique is you start it with the very first exercise. You approach it on the very first movement where you have the most energy so you can get the most quality work. So yes, that's what I'm saying here. I'm getting the boring shit out of the way because frankly, who the fuck cares about adductors, right? And it's just one of those things where it's not really spoken about much when it comes to getting developed legs. Everybody keeps talking about quads, leg presses, leg extensions, all those things. But the inner thighs really take up a huge spot within your physique on your front part of your legs. But anyways, after that, I moved on to leg extensions after the adductors. The reason I'm starting off with leg extensions first on my front legs portion of my lower body day is because all parts of the heads of the quads are being worked properly. All parts of the fucking quads are being worked properly. So everything is getting very well engaged, especially the rectus femoris. Okay, I'm not going to try to get into the full scientific details of all of the exact scientific names, but in simple terms, all of the quads are being effectively worked here equally on the leg extension that the squats or leg presses cannot provide. So pretty straightforward stuff here. I do have this thing maxed the fuck out. And yes, I am seeing that my lift performance is increasing on that leg extension in particular. That was the heaviest leg extension there at my gym at LVAC Sahara West, motherfucking Las Vegas. So anyways, after that, I moved on to a leg press. Okay, I love this Cybex piece of equipment. It's called the squat press in simple terms. But you're pressing shit away with your legs, right? It just feels very natural. It doesn't hurt me. I mean, it doesn't feel very wonky or sketchy, and I can really feel a solid amount of stress on the given muscles that I am trying to work without the unnecessary pain. So I was basically just warming up, making sure that I was getting my mind and body ready. I was pretty warm at this point, especially after the leg extension. So yes, first working set on this bitch, okay?
Yep, I got this thing maxed out, okay? Knee flexion, okay? Legs bent, legs straight. That's how you work it. You push till you literally can't. How do you effectively get effective reps, okay? You control your shit and you push till the reps involuntarily slow down, in which it's exactly that happened here. Okay, after that, I went on to this fucking this variation. Okay, I was doing a Platts sissy hack squats, and in which you get this super deep stretch. It's not something that you have to do, but it really tortures my quads. So I would do these sissy squats, and I would go till I literally could not perform it in this manner. It looks goofy. As you saw, I couldn't perform it in that manner anymore. I fucking just did normal ass hack squats from that point with my feet below the platform. I was pushing off with my toes. It's a Tom Platz variation. It's not something that you have to do, but I literally pushed till I literally couldn't. So 2 working sets on the extensions, 1 working set on that leg press max out, and 1 here. I was fucking smoked.